Good morning and welcome. Fear, unclarity in and will have to become much more soft to keep on trusting your.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up.
Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to Pillow Talk. So I hope you're all well, I hope you're all doing okay. I just found out there's gonna be a I lost count actually. There's gonna be a new lockdown in Belgium, in my home country. And I just wanted to give my support to everyone there. And I can only imagine how this must feel and how disempowering it must feel for a lot of people, and to all of them who still see the positive and still see that we are heading to a better time, regardless of what's happening now, which is even beyond our control. I wish you all the best, and as well for the ones that are now currently facing a lot of fear, that are facing a lot of unclarity in what will happen to them or to their businesses, or how they will financially survive, or how they will cope with all of this. I believe it was a good opportunity to talk about having trust and having faith that everything happens for a reason, and that everything that's going on in the world right now is actually heading towards a new era in which we will have to become much more softer with ourselves, in which I believe we are going to step into more a slower moving pace, yet it's going so fast on a digital and a technology kind of level, but that we as people need to slow down a little bit more, and that every time there is a new lockdown, or there is a new stalling, if you want to call it like this, like it feels as if time is just like stalling and time is just standing still, and nothing really is happening as we are used to with the previous pace. It's very important to remain in this space where you keep on trusting yourself above all else, and keep on trusting as well the process and what we are currently experiencing on a global level, or on a global scale. And that it's very important for you as well to trust in something even bigger than yourself. And I know that this is something really hard, because this is not something that we were taught into in our schools, or in our certifications, or by our parents, or by society. But this is actually now the only thing that we still have left, which is trusting ourselves, and trusting our gut, and trusting our instincts. And the clearer you make your own space, and the more you center yourself, the easier you will get access to information you are at the moment probably not even aware of, or you're not even thinking about. And I feel that the only way out is through, and I hope you feel the same, or you can tap into that same trust and faith that I have right now, and that you still don't give up on your dreams, and that you just continue in working for the business that you so highly felt passionate for, or still feel passionate for, and that you don't give up. And I know that financial situations are not always, or might be very volatile right now, but I also know that there are still opportunities, and there is always something positive to look at, and there is always new ways in improving your business, maybe ways that you initially didn't think would work for you, but they would, or they will work for you, as long as you just stay true to yourself and you trust that whatever you decided to do in this world and whatever is serving the purpose that you feel aligned with, that you will definitely find a way, and even faster than you think, even easier than you thought possible. But it requires to let go of these old patterns and these old visions that were taught to us by society, by our parents, by our teachers, by friends, or by other people that we were inspired by or that we admired in doing business or in any other level of their lives. I think it's a time to tap into finding our own way and trusting that that's the way for us, regardless of what everyone else is saying, whether it's the government, whether it's the society we live in, and finding new possibilities in which we thought we were limited or in which we think are not really possible for us, which they are, and scratching all the rest out. And in trusting, I mean that you just set the intention every day and that you believe in yourself every day when you look in the mirror and you say, I can do this and I will do this, no matter how many proof life gives me that is proving me wrong. I still believe, without having proof or without having proven this before, or without having evidence that it can be done, I still believe that this is the way for me. And I still believe that I can do this. And I don't know how. I will not ask myself how, but I know that I will realize this. And I know that I can do this. And I know for a fact that I will tap in, or I will get the resources in order to survive, in order to fight through this, and in order to surrender to something that in this moment is, and in every moment, is higher than myself. There's a higher source than myself, which I have unlimited access to, which I can always tap into, and which is always supporting me in the best way possible for me. And even though this might feel very scary, or might feel in some moments as if nothing is happening at all, and it might take some time, but eventually it always delivers. It always brings you the people, the resources, the network, the life experiences, in order for you to get where you want to be in life. And sometimes this means as well letting go of the old patterns in order to get to that transformation. And that's fine as well. That's just like part of life. And I think that's what's been happening the last 1.5 years, and especially the last year, depending on in which cycle you are yourself or how you are experiencing it. But I believe that this is something that we all are experiencing. And there are things, old ways or old patterns or old belief systems that just have to go. Like, by law, it's time to let them go. And they're undeniable. They have to go and they have to leave your experience. But it feels very, very scary. And a lot of people are very, very anxious about this transformation. But it's only going to be better, and it's only going to get better for you as well. And you will have, and you will own exactly that what you desire or what you've always desired. But just stay true to yourself and let go of everything that is not serving you. When you have an experience now and you are tending to go with that experience, but it's actually more out of being scared rather than being true to yourself, then just don't do it. Trust yourself, trust the process, and you will see the sooner you scratch those things out of your life, whether it's a business deal, whether it's a customer, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's people that make you feel drained and that are toxic, or it is a life experience or something that you tend to do always and you don't want to do it anymore. Let it go. Just let it go. Trust the process, trust yourself, because this is the only resource you need in order to get through all of this, in order to get through life. And I can guarantee you that you definitely are worthy enough to get whatever it is that you desire, despite of how hard it might look right now. on every area of your life and as well in business. No matter how financially hard it might look right now, it's gonna sort itself out, and you just have to trust that you are worthy in having it all, despite of what's going on in the world. Wishing you lots of courage and lots of support. Remember, you are being loved.